Classico, and it never disappoints. And it's so even at the moment between these two sides, it's ridiculous. In their last 10, 2 draws, 4 wins for Real Madrid, 4 wins for Football Club Barcelona. Of those 4 wins, both teams have won 2 away and 2 at home. You just can't tell what's going to happen in this fixture.
It's going to be Barca to get things underway, as referee Sanchez Martinez blows the whistle. The Classico has begun. Gerard Piqué under pressure from Benzema, squares it to Lenglet, who missed the clash against Sevilla last weekend. Dembélé gives it away to Casemiro. It's quick to find Benzema, just about manages to link with Modric, then Lucas. Semedo puts the throw in play. Gets it back from Leo Messi, it's given away straight away. Vinicius can't hold on to it, Messi on the ball. Nonchalantly he flicks it to Rakitic, who finds Ousmane Dembélé. Ivan Rakitic has a think before passing just a couple of meters to Busquets. He picks out Semedo. Firm back pass to Semedo from Sergio Roberto. Gerard Piqué to start again. Rakitic, Jordi Alba. Here's Busquets. Turns away from Toni Kroos. And a firm challenge there. The referee's well aware of it. Sergio Roberto still down. Leo Messi finds a Dembélé. Barcelona getting to that final third for the first time. Dembélé overdoes it. It's taken off him by Lucas Vázquez. Firm challenge from Sergio Roberto on Toni Kroos. Lenglet. Rakitic. Busquets again. Just playing at walking pace, Sergio Busquets, but seems to have so much more time than any other player on the park. Here's Leo Messi. Good ball to him from Busquets. Casemiro with him. Messi plays it wide to Dembélé. Dembélé's cross to the far post. Swatted back, not quite able to link. Barcelona win the first corner of the game. The first time Leo Messi's had a chance to run with the ball. I think he's waiting for the cutback from Dembélé. Messi there on the edge of the box. Swatted very close to linking to Reguilon from Vinicius Jr. Reguilon gets into the box. Semedo sticks with him, gets the block in, and I think a call has been given, much to Piqué's disappointment. He felt that Ter Stegen kept the ball in play. It clearly came off the Barca player. Let's have another look. There's the block from Semedo.
Well, my impression live, we'll see better here. My impression live was that he kept it in, and I think he definitely does.
I think he does, but a corner's been given. Kroos back to Luka Modric. Again, Madrid seeking to get it over Semedo and into the path of Vinicius. Vinicius twisting and turning, gets away from Semedo. Supported here by Modric, gets the return ball, goes down in the area, told to get up by the referee. Suarez. Vinicius having a genuine appeal for a penalty there?
I think so. I'm very closely watching the referee to see if he's communicating with the VAR team. Doesn't look as though they're having a look at it. Well, I'm sure they will have had a look at it, but it doesn't look as though the referee will be going back to that incident. But he certainly goes down in the area. I'm pretty sure there's contact. Whether there's enough for a penalty, I'm not sure. See it as a coming together. It wasn't necessarily a deliberate foul. Maybe a clash of legs rather than an actual foul. But I thought that was very, very close to being a penalty.
Probably that has to go definitely into the category of seen and given. No question whatsoever. Lovely combination play by Madrid. Really well closed down by Busquets. The good news for Barcelona so far, to my mind, and it's almost astonishing that we're already 15 minutes into the game, Benzema just steals the ball off Busquets. I was just going to say it's good for Barca that Busquets is looking on such Iceman form in the centre of the park, and just at that moment he had his pocket picked. Play on, says the referee. Here is Busquets. Finds Dembélé. Dembélé in trouble. Gets out of it by the back pass to Rakitic. Now Piqué, the decibels rising. Rakitic. Dembélé. Alba to Messi. Messi Returning it to Alba, who controls it, but it's taken off him by a combination of Lucas Vázquez and Dani Carvajal. Beautiful ball from Messi over the top to his number one compadre.
Yeah.
It's just that final third as the loose ball falls for Dembélé, tries to play it square to Suarez. Rafa Varane, providential with the left foot block there.
Brilliant from Rafa Varane, read it so well, almost exceptional though from Dembélé. It all comes from a dreadful back pass from Reguilon.
Horrible moment for him. Do you think Dembélé should have had a go at goal there perhaps?
I'm not sure, I feel like he did the right thing. Suarez was...
Well, as always, Duncan, these games do not disappoint. The atmosphere, the frenetic play out on the pitch, you'd be hard-pressed to say who's on top right now.
Absolutely, it's end-to-end stuff, both teams enjoying possession.
Messi, he does get the volleyed first-time cross in. Busquets wins that ahead of Benzema, it falls to Semedo. Busquets nearly caught by a combination of Modric and Vinicius. Rakitic picking out Jordi Alba. Luka Modric gesturing. I'm not sure if that's a gesture aimed at... I don't know who he's really complaining about, because Madrid seem to be getting back and keeping the shape pretty well to me. And they're going to make it very tough for Barca to play the ball out here. Suarez, what are you doing? He's giving it straight to Vinicius, who can't control it. Falls to Benzema. In the end, Rakitic, aided and abetted by Sergio Busquets. And here's Leo Messi. That was easy for Reguilon, but he couldn't control it. Throw into Barcelona.
You could hear the shrieks of frustration from Reguilon, picked up by the pitchside mics.
Referee having words with Carlos Casemiro. Busquets with a little cheeky flick. Well, I think he's quite entitled to go in for that ball, Casemiro. And Leo Messi, quick to get to his feet and accepted the handshake from the Brazilian. Lenglet to Dembélé. Dembélé gets away from Carvajal. Carvajal holding his own though. And eventually that will be a goal kick. Dembélé. Madrid's shape is incredible. Very, very good indeed. Lenglet to Suarez. Suarez couldn't quite link with Dembélé. It falls to Messi now though. And an important block or deflection of Carlos Casemiro. Problems for Modric. Varane there to help. Messi attacking Carvajal. Somehow gets away from him and wins a corner. How dangerous is Leo Messi? Causing all kinds of problems for Dani Carvajal out of absolutely nothing there, Duncan.
And also Real Madrid were defending so well. They were so well organised, as you mentioned, but one slip up, one poor pass, and Barca are going to spring on it, especially if it's Leo Messi on the ball.
Here is Messi. Rakitic, try a shot from here. Charged down by Reguilon. It comes to Sergio Roberto, puts it back in the mix. Modric heads clear, advantage Jordi Alba. Finds Messi. Messi to Dembélé. Dembélé in first time to the far post. Suarez keeps it in play. Looks up. He did well. Lovely return ball from Piqué. Just overhit it. Suarez will keep it in play again. Gets the cross in to the hands of Keylor Navas. Took his eye off the ball there and miscontrolled it. Gave it straight to Modric. Lucas to Modric. One back by Clement Lenglet. Here's Leo Messi. Now Rakitic. Dembélé. Rakitic. Looking for Sergio Roberto, and Ramos clears. Whistle's gone. Well, he's giving it for the challenge on Reguilon, no question. You see that one that nobody got a touch on. Rakitic returns it to Jordi Alba. Alba inside. Sergio Roberto. Is Messi. Rakitic. Dembélé. Messi. Semedo to Busquets. It's patient from Barca. It's Rakitic. came off the referee. Cruz to Modric, Benzema, Reguilon. Again, getting it behind the defence. Vinicius gets into the area, tries to put the pass in this time, hits it straight at Gerard Piqué. Rakitic battling to get away from Reguilon, manages to do so, finds Sergio Roberto. Here's Messi, shadowed by Carlos Casemiro, and backs off him. Sergio Roberto making a run. Rakitic saw him, wasn't too far away.
Definitely, I think better and better. I think he's become a better player at Football Club Barcelona, a more complete player. Don't forget, when Ivan Rakitic came in, he was kind of filling the boots of Xavi. It was a real difficult move for him. He knew that Xavi wouldn't be there for
Lovely
much
ball from Casemiro to Vinicius. It just got away from him, gets another opportunity, finds Benzema! Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. Benzema scuffed it a little bit. First of all, Vinicius couldn't find the shot. It was Gerard Piqué who lost the ball on one of his rampaging runs over the halfway line. Casemiro very quick, having won it off him to set Vinicius through. A poor touch from the Brazilian took him wide away from the goal. Well, I think it's absolutely clear that Solari's instructions are, look, it would be absolutely crazy to sit back and expect a 0-0 draw. I mean, we're 38.5 minutes in and there is no score. But you'd have to be a very, very bold gambler to put your money on this ending up 0-0 total. Barcelona on the ball. Langley looking for Alba. Just got there ahead of Lucas Vázquez. Did really find it well to find Luis Suarez. And the whistle's gone for offside against the Uruguayan. Looks rather balefully at the referee, as though he felt that the whistle had gone for a free kick. It's questionable whether it was actually offside there, but the decision given, asks for the return ball and gets it. His cross is blocked by Rakitic. That's going to be awkward for Modric. Can they press on with their advantage? Cruz swings it in. Varane got the touch. Ball cleared. It comes back to Toni Kroos. Modric is there with him. Modric looks up. The left foot cross comes in. Ramos was up for it. And in the end, Varane couldn't quite get the contact. Here's Jordi Alba to Leo Messi. Messi gets away from Reguilon. He's got Dembélé to his right. Messi goes down. Piqué. Firm challenge there by Reguilon. Two Barca players down. Messi and Suarez. And the referee, I think, is going to have to just stand back, take a deep breath and say, now what exactly happened there?
Messi was fouled about 17 times, I think, and Real Madrid managed to stop what was going to be a very quick and potentially lethal Barca counter-attack. That's not too much of a bad challenge, I don't think, from Reguilon on Suarez, but this one is from Toni Kroos. That's a nasty one on Leo Messi.
Well, of course, we're looking at potentially a yellow card challenge, which VAR cannot intervene in. So Toni Kroos will get away with that. Dabbing at the inside of his mouth, presumably to staunch some bleeding as Messi drives that in low towards Suarez. Tries some fancy footwork, surrounded by three blue and red shirts. Busquets, Sergio Roberto, Messi. Busquets, back to Messi. Avoids the challenger, Modric gets it straight back from Suarez. Picks out Dembélé. Dembélé twisting and turning, gets away from Carvajal. The cross into the far post, who's there? Reguilon. Suarez to keep it going. Semedo, lovely footwork from him. It's almost as though the skill of Madrid is contagious for these Barca players.
That was brilliant from Dembélé, wasn't it? It was almost Saturday Night Fever.
And there's the half-time whistle. 46.5 minutes of fast-paced, frenetic football. Welcome back to the Santiago Bernabeu. The players are back out on the pitch, the Real Madrid players anyway.
Yeah, I think Real Madrid were far better in the first half. Having said that, Barca did create a few chances. Okay, they didn't have a shot on goal, but
I was saying Solari regularly brings Bale on to replace Lucas Vázquez, and Bale has a habit, as Messi wins a free kick brought down by Luka Modric. Gareth Bale has a habit of scoring special goals on special occasions.
He does. He's a big game player, isn't he? And he's scored some goals in the last few weeks. Coming off the bench, he scored that beauty against Espanyol, where he just clipped the ball between his feet and found the back.
Leo Messi to take the free kick. Messi swings it in, finally the header, Gerard Piqué, that one even higher than Benzema's. Did well to get to it, Gerard Piqué. Langlais. Alba. Lovely run from Dembélé, superbly spotted by Alba, cuts it back to Suarez! Luis Suarez once again in the Bernabeu! Barcelona take the lead against the run of play, and the Bernabeu quite rightly is stunned. Jordi Alba down the left, combining, spotting the run of Dembélé, feeding it through to him perfectly.
Well, we were talking about Gareth Bale being a big game player, so too is a Uruguayan. 17 in 18 at the Santiago Bernabeu for Luis Suarez, and this is just a classic Suarez goal. What a brilliant first-time finish. It's an excellent ball in from Dembélé, take nothing away from his service, but special yet again from Suarez. He knows where the goal is. He only needs one touch and he buries it.
And completely gets the better of Sergio Ramos there in the process. Not much Keylor Navas could have done. Luis Suarez once again. Vinicius says, get behind us. What do? They get behind them.
I saw him do that in the first half as well. Shows the confidence that he has. He's now conducting the crowd as well.
Cruz with the corner. Nobody gets the touch. It comes to Benzema. Intercepted by Jordi Alba. Lovely ball into Suarez. So intelligent from Alba, gets the return ball. 3 against 2. If Alba can make the pass pay, he finds Leo Messi. That's never a bad option. Still Messi gets away from Varane. Still Messi. And Lucas Vázquez with a fantastic challenge, taking the ball off Messi's feet. Gets into the Barcelona half. Casemiro picks out Toni Kroos.
Where was Lucas Vázquez hiding? He was hiding in the shadows. He came out of absolutely nowhere to pinch the ball off Leo Messi there.
Vinicius goes down again under the challenge of Semedo. In the end, it's taken off him. Gerard Piqué side foots it out into the path of Sergi Roberto. It's end-to-end stuff. It's a lovely ball to Suarez. Tries to link with Messi. Messi turns to him and says, I am human, Luis. Tripping over his leg as he followed through. Meanwhile, here's Leo Messi. Gets away from Modric, picks out Dembélé. Dembélé, Ramos, solid as a rock, winning it back, and he had to win that ball. This will be a free kick, and it will be a card. It's a yellow card.
The referee was running across with such purpose. He so dramatically thrust his hand into his pocket that it looked as though maybe it was going to be something more than a yellow. Certainly wasn't.
That shows that the referee's in command, I think, and also that this game played with brilliant spirit. Rakitic, can he go all the way? No, he can't. He takes a tumble. Anything incredibly obvious there?
No, it's a difficult one. It's
there, however, there could have been from Ramos. And there's Ramos with his trademark gesture. When Ramos does that, get up, it usually means he's committed a foul, and I think there he did. That's a telltale sign from Sergio
and it's
Ramos.
Inside the box, it's right on the line.
Yeah.
It should have been a penalty, I think, probably.
Kroos can have a shot. No, pauses, squares it to Modric. Vinicius again. Still Vinicius. Causing Semedo all kinds of problems. What a header from Reguilon. What's Reguilon doing there, Duncan? And what a save from Marc-Andre Ter Stegen as Suarez gets away from Casemiro. Ignores Messi. Sergio Roberto to keep the attack going.
Such good skill from Vinicius to get away from Semedo. That drag with the right foot was just fantastic. The diving header from Reguilon, almost perfect. Just bettered by that save.
The save is magnificent. You're going to have people who say he hits it too close to the keeper, but I mean, Ter Stegen makes it look that way.
And the thing with a header, Simon, you can watch it in a replay.
Well, Semedo just does not know what to do with Vinicius. Messi.
Vinicius and Reguilon linking up so well on this Real Madrid left.
Sergio Roberto. Back to Busquets. Rakitic, Alba, Ousmane Dembele. Barca at walking pace. I think all 22 players just need a moment to pause and get their breath back a little bit.
Another good strike on goal and another good save.
Again, Reguilon making a run. Instead, Cruz puts it through the middle to Vinicius. Vinicius taking on both Piqué and Lenglet. Vinicius! Oh, he just can't hit the back of the net. Absolutely astonishing. There's that wide grin all across his face once again. This man, all he needs to do is score tonight, and his place in the hearts of the fans at the Bernabeu absolutely guaranteed, if it isn't already.
Yeah, let's talk about this move. He gets beyond 3 Football Club Barcelona players. In the end, the slight deflection from Semedo takes it wide.
Cruz with a corner. Ter Stegen doesn't get it. It falls to Ramos. It's blocked by Lenglet. Hoiked away by Dembele, who manages to find Leo Messi. Messi cleverly spotting the overlap of Sergio Roberto. He's got the pass to Suarez. Madrid have got back in position. Busquets. Lenglet to Piqué. We're halfway through the second period. Busquets, lovely ball to Semedo. Dembele. Danger here! I think it's an own goal in the end. Suarez with a huge smile on his face, he'll take it. It's 2-0 to Barcelona. It's Dembele who did it in the end.
They've really suffered. Vinicius has been man of the match by a country mile so far, but at the moment it's his side who are going out of the Copa del Rey.
Is there a question of offside? I think maybe Varane plays Dembele on. Well, I'm sure the VAR will be looking at that. It's a lovely cross in. Yeah, it's Varane with the final touch, I believe. The cross hit firmly and low across the corridor of uncertainty. Suarez would have got there.
Yeah.
But it's Rafa Varane who turns it into his own goal. Nothing the Frenchman could do to avoid that, Duncan. He had to play for that, had to do it.
Yeah, if Varane doesn't score the own goal, Dani Carvajal probably does, and if he doesn't score, then Suarez definitely does. So it was impossible to defend. And why was it impossible to defend? Because the ball from Ousmane Dembele is absolutely perfect. It's undefendable.
I'll tell you what, Dembele with a smile on his face as he's congratulated by Suarez.
Such a good ball in. The pace, but above all the precision. Just impossible for Real Madrid to do anything other than either score that own goal or let Suarez find the back of the net.
And that means, Duncan, there are 20 minutes left and Real Madrid have to score 3 goals to progress to the final of what is Barcelona's fetish competition. That's been proven to be absolute nonsense, but right now for Real Madrid, it's not just an uphill struggle, it's Everest, and Luis Suarez is through, and he's got Messi with him. Only 2 defenders. Suarez goes and wins a penalty. It's a penalty committed by Carlos Casemiro. Yellow card for him. Suarez all alone. I think absolutely everybody expected the pass square to Leo Messi. If they can finish off here, it is game over.
Yeah, and no complaints. No complaints from Casemiro. Certainly no complaints from us in the commentary booth. It's quite clearly a foul. He stands on his toe. Clever skill from Suarez to get away from Casemiro. Clearly a penalty. Barca with a chance to put this game well and truly beyond Real Madrid.
Movement on the Real Madrid bench. It's not going to be Leo Messi against Keylor Navas. Suarez! Cheeky! 3-0 to Barcelona, the first finalist, surely, of this year's Copa del Rey. What is it about Real Madrid against Barcelona in the Bernabeu? We've seen time and time again over the last few seasons, Duncan, in the La Liga Classico last season, and they came out in the second half and got beaten 3-0, and that's just what's happened again tonight.
This season in La Liga, they lost 5-1 at the Camp Nou. They weren't bad in the first half, Real Madrid. I just think this is incredible. Luis Suarez does a Sergio Ramos at the Santiago Bernabeu, clips it down the middle, Panenka style. That takes real confidence, it takes real bravery, and it takes a heck of a lot of cheek as well from Luis Suarez. He's done that deliberately. If it hadn't been for the Sergio Ramos Panencas in the last few months, there's no way Suarez does that.
A tremendously harsh lesson. All the effort that Madrid have put into this, and now they're faced with 17 minutes. We were talking, Duncan, all the way through both the first half and this second half, how quickly this has sped by. No wonder he's smiling. No wonder Solari is looking like the personification of frustration as Keylor Navas forced out of the penalty area under pressure from Suarez, deals with it well and gets away, and how he's streaming forward whenever he's got the chance. It's almost as though he's taking this personally, Duncan.
Well, it's unfortunate for him because he had such a good first half. He was the standout performer alongside Vinicius for the first half and much of the second half, to be fair, until that first Barca goal. And even after that first Barca goal, Real Madrid reacted brilliantly, started carving out chances, but the second killed them, and the third, well, that was game, set and match. And I wonder, we assumed it would be Leo Messi that took that penalty. I wonder if Suarez said to Messi, if you let me take it, I'm going to Panenka it. And he went,
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Here is Leo Messi. And you just wonder now, Duncan, how this is going to affect Real Madrid mentally for Saturday's Classico. Same place, same scene, same protagonists.
Almost the same time, 15 minutes earlier.
Real Madrid against Barcelona in La Liga Santander, 8:45 on Saturday night. That's a lovely ball in, although there are one or two rather long faces in the Bernabeu.
Well, it's difficult to know what to complain about, isn't it? As a Real Madrid fan, you're watching on, you've seen your team play so well, you've seen your team create chances, you've seen your manager be brave with the starting 11. They're going to lose 4-1 on aggregate. It's difficult to know who to blame.
Marcelo and Casemiro deep in discussion there. Marcelo, obviously impossible to read his lips, but not a lot of happy smiling faces in the Bernabeu. Coutinho might fall for Vidal, certainly did. Sergio Roberto. Now this man might be thinking there's one thing missing here tonight, a Leo Messi goal. 1 minute to go, plus whatever the referee feels mean enough to add for the home side.
Another year, Real Madrid eliminated yet again from the Copa del Rey. I said earlier, they've only won 2 in the last 25 years, Simon.
That's one of the most astonishing statistics I've heard you come out with, Duncan, I have to say. Gerard Piqué wants a goal too. Coutinho. Artur to Vidal. Barca just wanting to close this one off now.
Atletico, Deportivo, Valencia, Sevilla, Espanyol and Real Madrid have all won 2 in the last 25 years. So Madrid winning the same amount of Copas del Rey as Atleti, Depor, Valencia, Sevilla and Espanyol. They've been outdone by Zaragoza, who've won 3 over the last 25 years, and Barca have won 8. It's just incredible for a club of this size.
It's astonishing. It really is. And how many have Barca won in 25 years, did you say?
8.
8.
And they've won the last 4.
Well, the faces tell the story. 2 minutes have been added. It's Coutinho. Alba on the overlap. Could be danger here. Coutinho. Artur. Alba, little backheeler to Messi. Messi's cross blocked by Carvajal. Messi again. Loops one over the top. Little push from Arturo Vidal on Sergio Ramos. The fans are disappointed. Huge smile on the face of Luis Suarez. Once again, Barcelona, I don't know if it's mentally that they're stronger, if the gods are on side, if they're just luckier, if If Duncan, explain it to me.
Well, you look at the score, 4-1 over 2 legs, and you think, well, Barca must have had it all their own way. They must have dominated. They must deserve to go through. Well, they scored more goals. They deserve to go through. All right. I think Real Madrid deserved more from this game. They certainly didn't deserve to lose 3-0, but Barca are just so clinical in front of goal when they've got someone like Luis Suarez that's capable of that finish for that first and that cheeky little chip for the second. They're very difficult to beat.